So I've always been a fan of red dots, specifically aim points. I love them, and I just thought that was the way to go. And in the last 4 or 5 years, magnified optics, the 1 to 4s and the 1 to 6s, 1 to 8s even, have really burst on the scene and became popular. And I really resisted making the switch over to magnified optic due to just the reliability of an aim point and the fact that they just work and they get the job done. However, they're somewhat limited in their capability compared to magnified optic. And in the last year or so, it's been amazing that how the technology has evolved in order to give you a quality magnified optic for a decent price. Primary Arms and Vortex especially have put out optics 1 to 6s in the last year or two that are affordable and I think are high enough quality to to rely upon. Now that you can get a quality magnified optic for a decent price, I went ahead recently and took the plunge and bought a Primary Arms 1 to 6 and a Primary Arms 1 to 8 magnified optic. And I wanted to go over the pros and cons of each of them and kind of like why you would choose one over the other, and kind of compare them side by side. So the unique thing about the Primary Arms is actually the reticle it comes with. It's called the ACSS reticle. It stands for Advanced Combat Sighting System, and it is a unique blend of fast target acquisition and precision shooting. Also, it's designed specifically for 5.56 and 2.23 rifles, so it gives your BDC or your bullet drop compensation here for you. So 400 yards all the way out to 800 yards. It's very handy. Also, off to the side in the reticle is this handy dandy like little range finder. It's based off the average height of a man, and so you would put the feet here, and however tall the head is gives you a rough estimation of how far away the target is. So it's very unique, and it allows for quick on the fly kind of decision making on holdovers and things like that. In addition to having an amazing reticle, both these optics are illuminated. However, they're slightly different in the way they're illuminated. Like the 1 to 6, I wouldn't say is daylight bright. However, it's pretty close. The 1 to 8's a little bit brighter. The way they illuminate the reticle is also a little bit different. As you can see here, the 1 to 8 only illuminates the top portion, like the little donut and the chevron inside, where the 1 to 6 illuminates the whole tree. I kind of like the 1 to 8, the way they do it in the 1 to 8 better. However, both are going to serve you just fine. And when it comes to shooting in daylight, I don't know if it's necessarily any faster to have the reticle illuminated to where you can see it kind of like a red dot. I tended to just run it with the illumination off during the day, so I don't see that much of a difference. It really comes down to, do you like the whole tree to be illuminated like the 1 to 6, or do you just want the top portion, the donut and the chevron illuminated like they have it in the 1 to 8? So the 1 to 8's a little bit brighter and only the top portion is illuminated, and the 1 to 6 is the whole reticle is illuminated and it's not quite as bright. So other than the minor differences in the way they're illuminated, there are a couple other factors that you might want to keep in mind when you're deciding whether to buy the 1 to 6 or the 1 to 8. The 1 to 8 is actually a little bit lighter. It comes in at 16 ounces, where the 1 to 6 comes in at 18 ounces. And the other big factor is price. The 1 to 8 is about $390 on Amazon right now, where the 1 to 6 is about $290. So which one should you buy? Well, I don't know. I like them both. I think they're both great. So here's the differences to recap. You have the price, the 1 to 8's $100 more, but you get 2 times more magnification. Also the illumination. The 1 to 8's a little bit brighter and only the top portion of the reticle is illuminated, and it's a little bit lighter. So I hope that helps you make your decision, and that's it.